Hi Scorpio, welcome to your December 2021 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Scorpio, at the end of this reading, be sure to stay tuned because I'm offering a sneak peek at the 2022 year ahead forecast. So absolutely, if you're interested in what's going on for you next year, themes, then feel free to stick around to the end of this reading. Okay, Scorpio, of course, if you'd like the full reading, the full 2022 year ahead forecast will be available on my Vimeo channel, and the link for that is in the descriptions box below. You'll find all of the signs. They're about an hour to an hour and a quarter each, so lots of information there. Scorpio, we still have December to get through though, not forgetting December, so let's take a look for you guys. What's going on for my lovely Scorpios? Well, Ten of Swords is the first one out. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Star in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune. The World card. Wow. And the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Alright. So things are a little bit topsy-turvy is what I'm picking up here at the end of the year of 2021. Let's get a major arcana for you guys. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio here for December 2021 for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. We've got the Magician card. So what you think about, you can bring about here, Scorpio. But I feel that you have to be clear on what that is. There's some frustration around you. Let's get the focus for you guys for December. What is the focus here for Scorpio? Please show me the focus for Scorpio. Okay. The Four of Cups. So there's some disappointment around you. Disappointed in how things have played out. Disappointment possibly around a lover. Something that you were hoping was going to pan out. Scorpio, I've got you here. You're coming up as the King of Cups, but in reverse. So I do feel that you're dealing with I get a... well, it really does feel to me like a gateway. I'm getting this energy of gateway. Now, you're not quite ready to cross the threshold of this gateway just yet. But this frustrating time is preparing you for something new. So whatever hasn't worked out for you over the last 12 months or so, Scorpio, I feel like you're on the verge of stepping into something new. It feels a little bit like even though you're disappointed, you're recognizing, you're trying to be the bigger person, you're trying to look at it from 10,000 feet and be objective, and you're thinking, you know what, yeah, I've kind of learned from this. I've learned a big lesson here. So Scorpio, it does seem like you've gone through a difficult learning experience. That's for sure. It seems to be around I get something that you were hoping to celebrate in 2021 not working out quite the way that you had envisioned it. We seem to be starting off the month with this sense of lack. It feels like something that you really tried your best at. I mean, you've thrown a lot at this. You've thrown money at it. You put time into it. You put your energy towards it. But something's missing. Something hasn't panned out for you. It hasn't paid a reward. Something that you invested in that you've grown very frustrated by. Now, for some of you, it could be a a lover, as I said, a disappointment in a situation with a lover. You're not feeling that optimistic at the present time. Emotionally speaking, I feel like things are in flux for you. I get, emotionally speaking, you're trying to close yourself off emotionally from feeling the sting of this, because it's something that you really thought was going to go another way, and it hasn't gone that way. Now, it could be about a living arrangement for some of you Scorpios. You may have thought of moving in with someone, or they were moving in with you, or there may have been a home purchase that didn't go to plan. You may have been thinking that you're going to commit or have a committed relationship in 2021 and it hasn't worked out. And you're finishing off the year thinking, okay, well, do I have a reason to celebrate? For some of you, you're thinking, you're there on New Year's and you don't even want to take a glass of champagne because you're thinking, well, what is there to celebrate? Well, the reality is that the year has been a trial and it's been a learning experience. You know what? I feel like just closing this out and going for 2022, because Scorpio, I think that's exactly what you're thinking. Let's see. Before I do I'm going to close. I am going to do that because I can hear you saying that. Michelle, I don't care about December anymore. Just bring on 2022. I'm going to do it for you guys. I haven't done it for any of the other signs, but I will do it for you because I just feel that you're done with this. You're done with it. You're done with it. You want to manifest something new into your life. You want to start fresh in the new year, and I can see why. Let's see. Before we do go to the 2022 sneak peek, let's take a message from this deck here for my beautiful Scorpios. Oh, and I will pull a fairy wisdom card as well. How can I be more flexible right now? Yeah, well, rolling with the punches, right? Seems like, Scorpio, you may have tried to control the outcome. Maybe it's time to let go, let love move through you today, and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Okay. What I'm getting around this is you have rigidly held on to a belief for most of 2021. You've tried to control an outcome of a situation that hasn't gone your way. And this is disheartening. This feels rough. It feels like you're learning to be more flexible. You're learning to be less rigid. We have this gentleman here, or this figure, sitting below this quite rigid tree. And it's almost like this person's become part of this tree. And I feel that rigidity in you, Scorpio, but your element is water and it's meant to flow. So when it comes to your emotions, it seems like you're bottling them up. Behind closed doors, you may be attempting to control some emotions that you feel that are unsettling you. I get you're sad. You're a lot sadder about a situation than you're letting on. Disappointment in a love situation is what I'm picking up for you guys. And am I on the right path? Well, I've been getting this for you for a while now, Scorpio, is this energy of what's next. Sometimes we do second guess what we're doing, and I feel that for you, I feel that this is the moment. Second guessing what you're doing, losing trust in the process, questioning even if you're on the right path at all. Well, Spirit is saying, you know what, it is what it is. You have to accept this. You are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you're currently fulfilling. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it isn't real. Okay, so there's an energy around this of readjusting as you go, becoming less rigid readjusting. It's not a straight shot, my spirit guide is saying. It's not a path from A to B, straight shot as the crow flies. There's twists and turns, winding paths. Some of it's through fire, some of it's through heavy rain, some of it's through smoke, confusion. You're not meant to know exactly where the path is leading. The choice isn't yours to make, Spirit is saying. You want to control the path ahead. You want a direct route. You want to take the most direct route to the outcome. Spirit is saying there's no direct route. The right path for you is the twisty, turny one with lots of life lessons. Oh, that's something you wanted to hear, isn't it, Scorpio? But that's what's coming out for you guys. I will get a card from the fairies before I move on to your 2022 sneak peek. What is the message for Scorpio for December, please? Trillium. Okay. Let's take a look at the message for Trillium. With that one, it's about self-love. Okay. So you're on the journey to self-love, Scorpio. That's what all these twists and turns are about. You're not meant to take a direct route. Taking the twist and turny route is going to lead you to this place of self-love. You're being led into yourself, to go within, to find that that person you're always meant to be. At the moment, there's an energy to protect that inner child as you're growing. You want comfort, that's your instinct. You want the comfort arms of loved ones because you're feeling not able to give it to yourself, is what I'm getting from Spirit. You're being asked to open up and allow yourself the nurturing that will help you bloom into the most that you can become. Too often in life we see all the things that we don't like about ourselves instead of seeing how wonderful we truly are, and that's a pity. So there's an energy here of positivity, positive guidance and support. Giving yourself that energy rather than focusing on what you perceive as to be a flaw or wrong with you. Scorpio. Yeah, when we go into that deep dive, if you will, into that the twists and turns, then we come across things that we don't like about ourselves. And I'm even having trouble with my voice here because it feels like you don't want to talk about these things. You'd just rather cover them up. You'd rather just get to the finish line. You don't want, you know what you have to do. You're at the start of this journey. But rather than deal with all of the twists and turns, these things, these harsh realities, the things that you see along the journey, you'd rather just get to the end and have the result, but things don't work out that way. Things don't happen that way. Yeah, it's part of the journey you're meant to be on here, is the journey to self-love. It's a healing energy with this Trillium card. Alright, so let's see where this goes, guys. I'm going to pack up this and we'll talk about 2022. Let's look at the year ahead. Take a sneak peek, and of course if you're interested in the full year ahead, it'll be about an hour to an hour and a quarter, and that reading will be available on my Vimeo channel. The link for it is down below. So Scorpio, let us take a look at you guys. Let's take a look at January, February and March for my lovely Scorpios. What's going on January, February 2022, January, February, March, first 3 months of the year. What will be the themes here for my lovely Scorpios? You're feeling very rudderless, directionless, just wanting to get to that finish line. Six of Swords in reverse, but yeah, you're not ready. Spirit is saying. Nine of Wands, you're a bit beaten up by the journey. It feels a little bit harsh. You'd rather just escape. We've got the Seven of Swords. Death card, but you are going through this transition process. King of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Judgment. The Hermit in reverse. And there's that King of Cups in reverse again. Alright. Let me see, I'm going to get a card from this deck here for the overall theme. January, February, March for Scorpio. January, February, March for my lovely Scorpios. Six of Cups. It is about a connection that you have with your inner child and with someone else around you. I feel a soulmate energy there. Let's get your spirit animal for the year. Please show me Scorpio's spirit animal for 2022. What is the spirit animal for Scorpio? The caterpillar, which is related to this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the scarcity consciousness, fear of loss. Okay. And let's take a look at your gemstone for the year. Let's take a look at the focus. Petalite. There's a softness here. I'm picking up a softness around you. It is a very lovely, nostalgic kind of energy. And let's see, a spiritual message for Scorpio for 2022. Spiritual message for Scorpio, please, for 2022. Spiritual message. Two came out for you. I'll take them both. We have Benefactor and the Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Okay. I'd get a very strong energy of rebirth here. We even have the womb coming out, mending things from childhood wounding. Let's talk about petalite first, because I feel compelled to do so. Now, petalite, it's a stone that assists us in learning how to be an observer. And with the King of Swords right in the center, yes, I see that. Meditating, carrying, or wearing this stone allows us to step out of emotional reactivity and into being a compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. Okay. The ability to detach, an impersonal quality. Not taking things personally is what I'm getting from Spirit. Part of the lesson here is to love yourself and not to take things so personally. Ooh, easier said than done. Now let's take a look at, I want to talk about the caterpillar as your spirit animal. Now, the caterpillar has rich symbolism. Of course, it is about transformation, and with the death energy around this reading, absolutely. With death and judgment there, it's going to be a massive year of transformation for you guys. You know, when you see a caterpillar, you often see it nibbling around a lot of foliage, a lot of greenery. It's like a newborn. The caterpillar doesn't yet understand that it has the incredible potential to become this beautiful butterfly. It doesn't know that it's going to spread its wings and fly. While in the cocoon, caterpillar represents solitude, a time for reassessing our place. In the grand scheme of things, what are our spiritual goals? How do we reach them? So you're going through a deep metamorphosis, an evolution. It doesn't matter how physically or spiritually gawky we feel at life's various stages, the best of what we can become, all that potential, will eventually burst forth at just the right time. It does require a leap of faith, even if, unlike our fortunate friend here, the caterpillar, the changes that we want to manifest do not come as effortlessly or easily. So it portends change. We may need to break free of constraints that hold us back. Like that caterpillar, we're blind until we get past that pupa phase, so making that leap of faith feels daunting. Nonetheless, it's time to leave the past behind and forge forward. Yes. You know, I see a time of, after this great transformation of 2022, I see a time of well-being, good fortune, happiness for you. That caterpillar becoming the butterfly and reaching new levels of awareness, of vision, being inspired. Now, of course, we shouldn't move too quickly because there could be ill-considered action. You know, when you think of a butterfly, you should never interrupt a butterfly when it's trying to break free of its cocoon because it hasn't built up the strength yet to spread its wings. So there is this energy of making sure that you stay in the womb long enough to be reborn. Rebirth. The cosmic womb. Some of you Scorpios are not wanting to stay in this womb-like energy because it means solitude, it means doing the work. Feels uncomfortable, it's claustrophobic, cloying. So there's an energy around this of breaking free of that womb-like energy. In time, though. I get that, in time. Now, grace and generosity, the great benefactor, I feel it's connected to this Six of Cups. Yes, I do get like a nourishment from the feminine. It may be a lover. It feels very much like, I feel there is a strong spiritual or past life connection around you, associated with childhood, romanticizing how things used to be, fear of loss of someone around you, someone who, it feels like a loss of someone who was a benefactor to you, a very deep spiritual connection, and losing that person, not having that person around for whatever reason. There's a deep fear, a loss, protection. You want to protect this. You want to protect this person. You want to protect, okay. You feel very protective of this, Scorpio. It feels very much like a connection with mother. Some of you grew up with mothers who you had to protect. So there's this energy of protecting, needing to protect, to put your arms around, and yeah, it feels like a giant hug. Okay, a giant hug from the cosmos. Okay. You are being supported, Spirit is saying, from the cosmos. Think of the cosmos, think of the universe as this benefactor. You don't need another person, Spirit is saying. There's no need to fear a loss of a person because the universe is there protecting you. This substance in the womb here that protects the infant, that protects the baby, the fetus, this rebirth of yours. You're being protected. So there's no need to fear a loss. Okay. You're being asked to open up and experience the full rebirth process. Well, it's kind of like being a baby, but being alert when you're going through the womb. I don't know how to explain this image that I'm getting in my mind, Scorpio. It's one I've never gotten before, but it feels like giving birth to a fully conscious adult. I mean, but literally through the birth canal, and of course that's uncomfortable. It's claustrophobic. But at the end there is this cry. I get tears here. Feeling very emotional. Yeah, it's something that you haven't wanted to feel the loss of. This is like that moment where you come full term and experience the loss of something real. And it brings up all of this past energy. But there's a need here to experience this fully in the moment, to feel every part of it, to not try to run away from it. Feel it, Spirit is saying. Feel it, because this is going to lead you. It's like the Spirit, this death cycle that you're going through here, Scorpio. It is a gift from the universe, even though it feels painful at the time. It's like birth, birth is painful, but it's a gift. This is going to be life-giving. It's like breathing new life into yourself, but those first breaths, I feel like they feel like screams, actually, screams of pain. Scorpio, I'm going to take this to the 2022 year ahead forecast, so I hope that you join me there. Guys, this one's going to be quite an interesting reading, so if this is something you'd like to learn more about for 2022, then feel free to join me. The link is down below in the descriptions box, and it'll be about an hour to an hour 15 for you guys, Scorpio. If you'd prefer a personal reading, of course, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store and purchase directly there. Scorpio, don't forget to press that thumbs up button, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you would do that. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to manifest in 2022. And if you're a newcomer, please do hit that subscribe button, guys. I'd love to have you along for the ride. Yeah, Scorpio, on my Etsy store, the link is down below as well if you'd like a personal reading. Guys, I will talk to you more in the 2022 year ahead forecast. Link is down below. If I don't see you there, I wish you all the very best. Please do have a happy, healthy, safe, prosperous new year. And I'll speak to you again in 2022. Bye for now, Scorpio.